Yeah, anger, fear, anger, depression. It looks like one contributes the other to the other. It all starts really with fear. If you don't get what you want, or if you, even before the fear, the desire to cling on to things, then you say, oh, I'm afraid of losing it. Or I'm afraid of I may not get it. See? It's something, wanting something. That causes the fear. Dhyayate vishayan pumsa sangasteshu upajayate. Sangat sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bijayate. There's a beautiful sequence in the Bhagavad Gita. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. First you think of something, just a thought, I must get it. Then the attachment comes. You think of something nice, you think of it, and then how about getting it? That I always wanted that. See, until you think of that, you never even knew that there was something like that. Then when you see it, really nice one. That's what I was looking for. See, you never even thought of it. Then the moment you say, as if you have been longing to get it since birth. Kama, kamat, kamam. That means attachment. I want to get it. Think of it, I want to get it. Then, if I don't get it, I'll have to find some scapegoat who really made it not possible for me to get it. Somebody. Either something or somebody. He is the problem. That is the problem. Somehow you wanted to get it and say, oh, I should have kept that money. I could have gotten it. That guy borrowed it from me. You get angry with that guy. He didn't come and rob it from you. You gave it to him, maybe at 20% interest. Then because you thought of buying something and you didn't have the money, you get angry. That guy borrowed it from me. Kamat krodho vijayate. Krodham. The anger comes in. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. When the anger comes, it gets really deluded. So the mind is not functioning anymore properly. It's in a delirium. Sammoha. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha. When you get into that kind of situation, you lose all your memory, all your mind. And smriti pramsat buddhyanaso. Then you lose even your discriminating faculty. Buddhyanasat pranasyati. That means what is next? He dies. That's all. He collapses and dies. It all started with one little thing. A thought. It really sparked. God, are you doing something, God, upstairs? A thought. That's why we say, beware of what you think. Don't let thought comes from your mind at random, without your approval, without your control. Sometimes we say a word is a bird. It comes out from the cage. But once you let it out, you cannot whistle it back comfortably. There's an old proverb. A word is a bird. Once let out, you cannot whistle it back. It just goes, that's all. Travels around the world. But even the word is based on your thought. So, thinking, we have to learn to think properly. Even the thought should not come without your knowledge. You should learn to know even before the thought begins to come up. Control it. Discipline it. Check it out. And if you cannot, at least control the word. And even if you cannot that, then the deed. Thought, word and deed. Manasa, vacha, karmana. You think, then you say it, and then you act. The best way to limit it, arrest it, is even when the thought itself, at the thought itself. If not, at least let it not express as word. Even if that comes out, stop acting on it. If a person could keep control of this, there's nothing to be afraid of. And there's no fear, no anger. All our anger is caused by the fear. And then the depression follows. So either you do it yourself by your own intelligence, by your own analytic way, like because I think, then I express it into words and action, and then because of my want, I am afraid of either not getting it, or even if I get it, the fear of losing. So think of it, analyze it yourself, reflect on it. That is a direct way. You don't need anybody's help. But when you cannot do that, when you don't have that kind of discriminative, analytic mind, then there is a blessed person whom you call God. Put it on him completely. Him or her, it doesn't matter. Yeah, could get God there and say, God, you created me, you know what I should have, you know what I need. If I don't get it, probably you think that I don't need it. So when I need, you get it, you give it to me. When I don't need it, you take it away. So why should I worry about it? And that is what the devotional approach, bringing God into our life, helps a lot. Because sometimes when we want to do it directly by ourselves, our capacities seem to be limited. We cannot do it everything by ourselves, because at least you can do it, but you think you are little. So that itself limits you. Oh, I am a mortal. I am a sinner. Oh boy, the worst thing in life. To put yourself down like that. So because we put ourselves down, we lose all our capacity to do it. So then the only way is, yes, I am a mortal, I am a limited person. Why not I put myself in the hands of an unlimited energy, God? That's where the devotional approach comes in, which is more easier. Anybody can easily do it. Trust God. Put complete faith in God. God, you know what I need. Didn't you prepare my food even before I came out of my mother's womb? Ask God. Did you prepare food for you before you came out of the womb? No. Did your mother do that? No. Did your father do that? Neither the mother, nor the father, nor the friends, relatives, nobody was interested in that. But somebody who thought, yes, there is a little fellow going to jump out. As soon as he comes out, he is going to cry and try to suck something. He must be terribly hungry. So I have to feed him. So as soon as the person gets into the womb, he prepares for the food. It's not overnight he made the food. He started preparing the food for all the 8 months, 9 months. So as the boy came out, the food was ready. That itself is the proof how interested God is in your welfare. There is an old saying, Kallinul Therakkum Karupayal Muttaikum Pullunavu Adithu Kakkum Punidan. A Tamil saint says, Kallinul Therakkum. Just 2 days back, I saw a little documentary about, I don't know, some of you might have, in the Discovery, Mr. Clark, unusual things, mysterious things in life. And he showed that somebody just picked up a rock. It's a nice solid rock, but when he lifted up, it looked like light, not heavy. How could this big rock be this light? Is it hollow inside? Let me see it. He broke it. Once he broke that, in that cavity there was a little frog alive. Living frog. Kallinul Therakkum. And this is a new discovery for these people. How can this frog go into that and live there when there is not even a single hole in? It's all pale. This is a new big discovery in the West. But thousands of years before, the great saints sang God. God, you fed that little frog in the rock, inside the rock. Kallinul Therakkum. They call it Therai. They don't call it frog. Because it's a very pale frog. It's frog family, but pale. Because no light. I don't know how it survived. Indian sculptors knew it very well. Very often they bring a huge rock to sculpt an image. At some point when they break it, there a frog jumps out. Who fed it? How did it survive? All your scientific brain cannot find an answer for it. There was another great discovery now, big article about, I think the other day, Premananda brought it and showed. Is it the Times? New York Times? New York Times, that Sunday edition. Kalyani, I don't know where you read that. All the little child prodigies. Some newspaper doesn't matter. Child prodigies. Even 18 months. And that child was solving some mathematical problem to the father. 3-year-old playing cello in the Philharmonic concert in Philadelphia. He grew up a little because he couldn't carry the cello. And there was another boy, an Indian boy, Bala, Amithi. He's a doctor. At the age of 6, 7, he tells people how to operate, what kind of medicine to recommend. And this is a big surprise, and they are trying to find out why, how it happened. And for you yogis, it's very simple. It's just reincarnation, that's all. They lived all that life. And when they were born anew, that gate was totally not closed. So some old information leaked out. Child prodigy. That's a different part. We are talking about the frog in the rock. See, that proves that there is an unseen force, a cosmic intelligence, which you call God, seem to be taking care of everything every minute. Tena vina trinamavina charati. The old saying, Lord, without you, even a minute speck cannot move. Trinam is the minutest, 1/1,000,000th of an atom probably. Even that cannot move without you, sir. If we have that kind of faith, if we fully recognize that fact, nothing to worry, nothing to be afraid of. So go to the root cause of the fear and the anger. When it comes, of course, you can do it, as Ramananda said, you can do alternate breathing. Even that, when you are really angry, then the fellow said, it's time, 8:30. He said, 8:30 he will come. It's 8:40, 8:45, 8:50. Now he's not coming. So the prevention is the best way.